Hi, thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. I call this one Who Sees Us, Who Knows Us? And this is part 3 of this kind of course. The phrase actually comes from a biblical term. It's from Isaiah 29:15, and it talks about the leaders or controllers conversing in the background and hiding what they control and what they do. So when I say this, this is referring to their control over the world, and part of the control has to do with our police state or police status, what we believe our police are doing to protect the lower ranks like us, the regular people. It's not really so. It's really to protect the upper ranks, the people above government. If you see any rallies going on outside, you'll see them protecting their leaders. They're against the people, and it's not that the people are out of control necessarily. It's them controlling or protecting their upper echelon, themselves, and then their upper echelon. Okay, this is in regards to hidden stuff that they do behind closed doors. This is referring to a case where a gentleman, actually two gentlemen, get killed by police, and they try to make up their excuses on how they're going to cover or hide what they do. I'm going to show you the first gentleman. He's from the U.S., and he gets shot by a police after his car breaks down. And the next guy is a gentleman who gets killed on a streetcar. And I want you to note how they try to cover things up with the first guy, and how they cannot cover things up with the second guy. So watch these two videos, please.
Police have killed an ex-football player who had been in a car accident and was running to them for help. The police officer involved has been charged. I'll give you all of the details. Early Saturday, Jonathan Farrell, 24 years old, former Florida A&M football player, he is in a car accident, in an apparent car accident. He was looking for help at a nearby house, according to a statement from local police. A woman answers the door after he bangs on it in the middle of the night, doesn't recognize Jonathan Farrell, calls 911. Officers show up. They think it is a breaking and entering call. They find Farrell not too far from this home where he had sought help. And police say that as they approached Farrell, he started running towards the officers. The officers, feeling that they were in danger, attempted to taser him. Police said he continued to run towards them, and that is when Randall Carrick, an officer, fired his gun multiple times, hitting Farrell multiple times. Farrell died at the scene.
Drop the knife right now! Drop the knife!
And here is the other scene. This is in Toronto, where a man is on a streetcar and he has a knife. There is apparently approximately 10 to 12 policemen surrounding this streetcar, where he's the only one on the streetcar with this knife. This is what they do when they think they're not being watched. Hold on, it gets more ridiculous. This is where another police officer enters the streetcar and tasers the guy while he's dead. For sure he's dead already. put on a show. And they're pretending like he's still holding the knife. He's dead. Are you kidding me? People's got to wake up. Now I'm going to go over to a guy here being interviewed for the same incident. He watched everything and listen to what he says. He doesn't want to be recorded, but they do have his audio.
He was on the train alone, and they shot him. Maybe he pulled something. I don't know. I can't say he didn't.
Were you on the streetcar?
No, I was watching from over here.
So he had a knife and the police shot him.
Well, people ran up the streetcar.
Yeah.
They said he pulled a knife.
Yeah.
I was not on. I didn't see any knife. I didn't see anything. I just saw these people running up the streetcar.
Yeah.
And then the cops showed up. The guy, I don't want to be on video.
Yeah.
The guy who was driving the streetcar got off. He seemed to be talking.
Yeah.
And then subsequent to that, the cops showed up. The only person on the streetcar was the man in question. And I don't know what was heard or said.
The driver was off. He was the only one on there.
To my recollection, he was off.
Yeah.
And then I heard pop, 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 and then pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And then the ambulance showed up, and they're pretending to do CPR on this guy. Obviously, if there was a chance of saving him, they wouldn't be still.
Yeah, they wouldn't be standing there.
Standing there.
Yeah, they'd be off in the hospital.
They killed the guy. It was now maybe he pulled a gun on him. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they killed him.
Yeah.
It was.
So you watched all that. Good. So what does this tell us? Okay. What this tells us is that they're out to protect themselves, first of all, and then the people above them. If you watched any of the rallies against the people, they're ready to bring out the dogs, and they're ready to beat people if they don't get what they want. They're always directing traffic in a protest. They tell you where to go. They tell you where you can protest. They tell you if you don't move, you're going to get arrested or harm's going to come to you. Okay. And furthermore, in this video or these videos that you see here, there's paramedics involved with the police as well. Now, the paramedics doing this fake botched acting like they're trying to revive somebody only tells you that they're in it on it too. They're right beside the cops doing whatever the cops direct them to do. They know what's going down. They know the guy's dead, and they're pretending and trying to cover up for the police. People wake up. Like I said, all my knowledge is not from me. I was asleep just like most of you out there. And I mean the majority, way in 99.9%, don't know what's going on. They believe the good things are happening from the people that are trying to take care of us. They're not really taking care of us. The Lord has shown me that these people have control. The bankers and below them, the governments that are controlled by the bankers are doing what they are led to believe they need to do. Okay, and this comes from Satan and his dominion of people or dominion of demons. Okay, yeah. So it's time to wake up. Jesus is calling you. Okay, I don't know how to put these things right into plain sight for you. It's all in the book. It talks about like everything that's happening right now. I'm just trying to give you a taste of how Satan is governing over you and how he's about to take you down. This is his job. So wake up. Find Jesus. Repent. And he will protect you. This is not the life even that we're supposed to love. We are supposed to know that we are from God, the heavens. And if you can't figure that out, okay, I'm sorry about that.